Hello and welcome to the Inequality Chronicles Memorial Day 2017 edition. A lot can be said about this particular day. I myself did my, I guess you could say, patriotic duty by setting out an American flag on my front porch. But what does that really do to honor the memories of those we've lost for all these conflicts that we have had throughout the course of our history? Why is there just, a blank, stared, vague thank you to everyone who sacrificed their life and not a conversation about why they sacrificed their lives to begin with? You see, I'm concerned that every year, just like with Veterans Day, or what used to be called Armistice Day, every year we pay homage to the memories of those we've lost. And by all means, we should be thankful for their sacrifice. But we do this every year without questioning why they had to do it. Instead, we are encouraged just to, without question, just say thank you. Without question, just remember that they passed away on our behalf instead of asking why it was necessary to begin with. I personally believe it does a great disservice to their memory to not ask the why. After all, isn't one of the freedoms that we are told they fought and died for the freedom, to dissent? The freedom basically to ask questions, to think independently. Is this not one of the freedoms that we were told they fought for? Or is freedom of speech dead? That's not too hard a question to ask, especially given our present predicament. So, when you go out and you remember this day in whatever way you and your family do so, I ask you to think about why we even have this holiday to begin with. Not just to honor the memories of those who sacrificed their lives in service to the American people. Because that's what it is. Service to the American people. Not to the American military or the American government, but to the people of this country. They were serving us. Ask yourself why they had to die for us in each individual conflict. Some conflicts are easier to understand than others. But more recent conflicts, in this day and age, it is incumbent upon us to become educated as to the necessity of each conflict. So just ask yourself this, and actually assess every conflict in doing this, but ask yourself this: why did any Americans and others fighting arm in arm with Americans, why did they have to die? Or did they have to at all? This is a pressing time to ask the important questions of why soldiers all across this country and all across the world have to give their lives. We must not take anything for granted, life especially. And we must not accept without question the answers given to us by our government, no matter who is in control. Because for everyone who likes to question the acts of government and all other policies, the one area where a certain sect of people are not willing to question the government is when it comes to matters of war. All of us, at all times, need to be inquisitive with respect to the intents of our government. And we must not forget that war is a product of government policies. It would not exist otherwise. So who wants war? That's another part of the question. on each individual war. Why is the war necessitated? Who is pushing for it? Who stands to gain? If it is we, the people overall, who stand to gain, then it is a just war. If all of us are going to benefit, not only as Americans, but as humanity in general, if all of us stand to benefit from the outcome of a war, then it can be assessed fully that it is a just war. But if there is someone who's going to be turning a profit from it, and only one side or one very small section of humanity stands to gain from it, then one can argue it is an unjust war. And some out there even argue that no war has ever been just. And that question should be asked as well, whether any war has ever been just. But for the sake of arguing that there is such a thing as just wars, then we need to make every war pass a test. And Memorial Day is the perfect time to do so, because this day is supposed to, in every way, celebrate the memory of those who've given their lives during war on behalf of their country. So this is the perfect time. Don't ever let anyone else tell you it isn't. So your patriotic duty is to, number one, be thankful for those who've given their lives, but number two, question why it was necessary to begin with. Happy Memorial Day.